All right, guys, welcome in. We got a quick interview here tonight. We're gonna talk to the mad scientists of Nave. So we're gonna just do a quick intro on the channel and talk about what the channel's about. Kind of, we're creating a library of guilds for the interviews and other guilds for other things. Like tonight we have on the mad scientists, and it's about alchemy. So it'll be a quick interview. We'll introduce um, Guildark in a minute, and we're gonna talk to Malik. He's gonna co-host tonight with a few questions as well, so I'll just let him take it from there. Go ahead, Malik.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Malik, I'm in a small guild that runs out of Fab, but looking forward to hear about the alchemy that Guildark has.
Okay, and tonight we're gonna let Guildark introduce himself and just give a brief description on what they're doing, and then we'll start into the questions right away. Okay, go ahead there, Guildark.
So, my name's Guildark. I am an alchemist based out of Meduli, where all alchemists are based out of currently, because do. But I actually teach alchemy to people because I want to make alchemy more accessible to people in Mortal Online 2, because it was very closed off, and there weren't a lot of people doing it in Mortal Online 1, and nobody helped me understand it at all. So I didn't really get very far in Mortal Online 1. So I just want to make the whole scene better and more accessible to all of the guilds, not just big ones, small ones too. So
That's good. So right now, most people are asking, what are you guys actually calling yourself? Like if somebody's trying to look you up and join, like how are they going to find you in you guys right now?
well, we're not necessarily a guild. We are a collective of alchemists from all different guilds. But I have a Discord server called Chosn Alchemy, and if you want a link to the Discord, you can find my Reddit post about an alchemy Discord, or you can get a link from
I'll drop it in.
Bratwire, I'm sure.
Yep.
But basically, I do one-on-one lessons with people. I teach how to collect data, uh, how to organize your data, and how to understand what your data is telling you as far as alchemy goes.
All right. So just a collective. So there's in your Discord, like I'm looking through the Discord right now, and you guys have from all guilds. Like I'm looking through it, and
Oh yeah.
there's tons of guilds that are in there. So basically, anybody is welcome to bring somebody in. It doesn't have to be an invite. It's just open to everybody. Correct?
Yes, that is correct. So you just enter the Discord and tell me what you want to do. If you want to do cooking, because that kind of ties in with alchemy. Just tell me you want to do alchemy. I will assign you the apprentice alchemist role. We've got some spreadsheets and a few things that are available to you. And once you are active enough in the Discord and start posting and asking questions, and once you get your potions pretty high enough, and we see that you've done enough work, we put you in a higher role so that you can see more data and access more resources and utilities and things like that.
Okay. So that actually leads me into the next question because I had a couple guys that I was talking to in town, and they were worried um, that you would be giving out all the secrets to like potions, and they wouldn't be able to make money off them. And I said, I don't think that's how they're doing it. I'm sure that there's levels. Maybe you can just
Yeah.
touch on that a bit more because they were almost dead set against it. And I told them, I said, I don't think it's working that way.
We don't hand out data. I don't give people. I don't tell people what ingredients to use. I don't tell people what bases to use, other than do, which is well known.
Yeah.
I don't tell people where to find things unless they ask me specifically, like, hey, where do I find this? I want to try it in a potion. Um, Most people just PM me, and I'll tell them there. We don't give out any data like that. We specifically just give out enough data to allow you to test things yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it does, because I think they were thinking it was just going to be a free for all and everybody was going to learn everything. Anytime you learned something, they were going to be able to learn it right behind you without putting any work into it. And then, like I'm seeing in the chat right now, there are no free rides, so everybody has to put in the work to learn. Because I see in your Discord like the ingredient help chat or channel, and then the alchemy recipes, and you got beginner recipes in there, and obviously you got the cooking recipes in there too. So I can I can see there's a lot of people in there using those channels right now, and it's very
Yeah.
active, very active. And I see the alchemy discussion channel is moving along too. Like I was in there, and it's already had 10 or 15 posts since I was in there like 10 minutes ago. Um, Now, you said you have spreadsheets, but you're also well. Let's talk about the spreadsheet first, I guess. Um, you are giving the spreadsheet to people to use, and they can put their own information in it. Is that how that's working, or maybe
I have
explain that a bit?
some I have some basic spreadsheets in the Discord,
Yes.
and they contain some information about ingredients, but there's not anything too crazy in there.
Hmm.
And as far as spreadsheets go, it's I give a basic spreadsheet that has like one or two ingredients on it
Yeah.
as an example, and that's what I give to people to test their stuff on. So it's basically just a test sheet for people to be able to copy and organize their own data on it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the spreadsheet here, going through it. There's some pretty impressive stuff in there, man. Jesus.
Well, this is probably one of the most tightly guarded secret areas in the game, right?
Alchemy absolutely is, yes. And I didn't do alchemy in MO1. I tried to get into it. This is all data that we've gotten from MO2. We've only tested materials in MO2, and I've spoken to some alchemists from MO1, and a lot of things have actually changed, values and how much ingredients that you use. So it's actually a good thing that we're starting from scratch, because if we weren't and we're trying to use the same recipes from MO1, we would get different values than we would have otherwise.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So we'll go. Let's touch on the teaching again. So you're actually taking people and teaching them how to set up spreadsheets and everything of their own. Is that what you mean by that?
Yes, absolutely. I teach people how to set up spreadsheets of their own. I have a test spreadsheet that I give to people. Anyone who wants to learn, they just jump in the Discord and say, "Hey, I want to learn alchemy," and I'll say, "Hey, fantastic. Let's set up a time that we can get together and just do a one-on-one. This is how you do it. This is what data you collect from each individual thing. This is how I collect my data."
Yeah.
Um, and I just show people how I collect data and uh, how I organize it and understand it and all that.
You know what? And that makes sense too, because once you're training these guys and girls how to do this, and then once they learn, they can actually contribute more to the channel because they know how to do it, and they can just hand more information in themselves, right? Like it kind of makes sense that way, to me, anyways. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. And once you start putting so many different things into a potion, like filling the entire recipe,
Yeah,
because you can only put 16 things into a potion. Once you start getting to that point,
yeah,
um, your base values change because things interact with each other. So all of those values are subjective. Everything is completely subjective to what is interacting with what. So we've discovered that we're not getting what our math is telling us we should get
yeah,
whenever we do a big potion like that.
yeah. That's so cool. Dang. Um, I I'm just kind of blown away that all the stuff that you guys are doing in this channel, the announcements, even like jeepers, man. Basic
Yeah,
alchemy. Sorry, go ahead, Malik.
Yeah, it's really cool. What inspired you guys to kind of put this collective together?
I was actually gathering some ingredients, and I met an alchemist from BKO actually, named Catboy, and uh, I became friends with him, and then some of his alchemist friends came up to me in Meduli, and they asked me like, "Will you help us kind of understand it?" And I was like, "Absolutely." And I kind of gave them some pointers and some tips, and we got to talking in Discord, and we were like, "Hey, why don't we make a Discord channel?" So I did one weekend, about like a month ago or so, and I posted it on Reddit, and I just kind of invite alchemists that I see in town into it, and we now have over 100 people, and it's just crazy.
It's just blowing up, eh?
Cap's in chat. He knows who Catboy is.
Yeah, that's crazy. How like that channel you haven't like I heard about it what 2 weeks ago, and there was like
Yeah, just
30
about.
people in there. My God, man, it just blew right up, eh? That's awesome. That is awesome. Um, did you want to touch on the emulator and the struggles of making an emulator for alchemy?
Yeah, I am making an emulator so I don't have to write any recipes down for the most part. It's just a tool for me, and it's a tool that I use to teach people as well. So I show people what what goes into potions and what you'll get out of it. But whenever again we start making those big potions, that calculator just gets thrown out of whack, and we either get a value that is too high or too low out of the actual in-game potion.
Yeah.
So we have huge, and I'm talking spreadsheets that have thousands of lines of data,
Oh my
just
God.
ridiculous amounts of data collected about these strange values we found, and the number that we keep seeing is 42. So, if anyone has either seen the movie or read the book Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you'll know that 42 is the answer to the universe. And I think the developers definitely knew what they were doing whenever they designed alchemy. For
That is
sure, it's not
insane.
just random numbers. It's definitely something important that they did there.
Really, eh? Those
Yeah,
Easter eggs.
yeah,
That is a
Easter eggs.
perfect. That's a perfect analogy, eh? In chat, right
We,
on.
a bunch of us have actually reached out to Harrius
Yeah.
and and asked him about like if this is a glitch or not, the reason we're not getting the right values, and he replied to one of our alchemists and was just like, "Nope, everything's working fine," and
Oh,
didn't say anything else. He just said everything's working good.
sneaky.
So he we're still we're still trying to work through it and figure out exactly what's going on with it.
So Cap says in chat, he says 42 may be the minor number to the big equation, which kind of makes sense too, right?
Yeah, I guess
God.
it does make sense.
Oh. All right. So we'll move on. So you have multiple guilds in there, multiple guild leaders, um,
Yes.
and multiple guys from each guild that are in your channel now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that let me just go back to the channel here real quick. So in your admin, you have 5 guys in your admin that are running your Discord channel. Is that what I'm reading here properly?
Yes, 5 of them. 2 of them don't do alchemy.
Okay.
And the one of them is me, obviously, and
Yep.
the other 2 are some of our top alchemists. So
Okay.
they run. I need to promote Cold to admin as well, because Cold is definitely one of our cream of the crop alchemists for sure.
Okay, because I was
So
just looking at his title here and it says Master Alchemist, so you're going to move him up into admin. He's gained the ranks.
yeah,
And then I see you
he
have.
definitely has.
Sorry, go ahead.
He definitely has, and there are a lot of alchemists. I need to go through and reach out to people and see what their research is. I don't ask for people's research. I just ask for what has your potion gotten up to, the
Yeah.
number. And if it has, I kind of throw some hints out there to either increase their potion, or if their potion is at like a very high number,
Yeah.
I will guess what they put into it.
Yeah,
And
because you've already done it and you know.
Yeah, I
So,
already know for the most
so
part.
basically, you're just giving these guys little quests to complete, and then they're learning what they need to learn from you to like.
Yeah, for the most.
Oh, that's crazy. So congratulations to Cold. He's moving up in the world, and then you have under there you have 6 more alchemists. Actually, Kill Rat's in there and Orn. So I know those 2 guys.
Yeah,
And Orf, I know our UHF. I know him. So those are just alchemists that you have right now that are past the apprentice part.
yes, and UHF and Storvar, I need to move up to Master Alchemist because they've definitely done some serious number
Really
crunching for us and some serious work. Yeah, it's really impressive
nice.
the work they're doing.
Well, congratulations to those 2. And then it looks like you have about 35 apprentice alchemists now. So that's good.
Yeah, that's just the ones that are online.
Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That is amazing. Is there anything? So we're just gonna kind of go for the questions in chat. If you guys have some questions, just try to put them in kind of a format question that we can answer for you, if you have anything. And then we're just gonna let Gildar just go ahead and just talk about your collective group and where you see it going and how you think it's going to play a role coming up into persistence. If you know what you think about it. Go ahead, brother.
Well, when persistence comes, I actually plan on creating a guild called Full Metal, and if anyone gets that reference, kudos to you. But we will be the Full Metal Alchemists, and we'll just make potions and kegs be completely neutral. Make potions and kegs for everyone who wants it, and we'll we'll probably live somewhere in the Kinteri jungle because it's close to a lot of resources that we need. Um, Caps, not that we found yet. Stam pots are not in the game as far as we know, but we're working on it.
Yeah, stand pots are always a huge thing. I would love to see them in the game. I think it would drive out the fights even longer and make them bigger. What do you guys think of that? Like putting what they may be, but like you guys tested everything and you never found anything to deal with Stam though, right?
Yeah, we haven't found anything that increases stam whatsoever. We haven't found anything but direct healing, poison over time, healing over time,
Yeah,
basic stuff.
yeah,
Uh, but but we have been experimenting, like branching out into things like poisons. We've been branching out into healing over time and poison over time.
yeah.
We've uh, we've almost reached the limits of what we can do with direct healing with what's in the game currently,
Yes.
but we're definitely branching out into other areas of research.
So what do you think right now, without giving away any secrets? What was one of the top things that you guys are working on right now, or top 2 things?
Well, the emulator is definitely the
Yeah.
biggest thing that we're working right now, trying to understand the number 42 and how it plays a role
Yeah.
in alchemy. Um, but other than that, we have a lot of people trying to work on mana pots, but I don't think it's going to happen. Henrik said magic was too OP already, so
Oh, really?
they might, yeah, they might not make it into the game. We'll see.
Jeez, I don't know. UHF, damn those formulas. Yeah.
UHF knows what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations to you too, brother, getting moved up in the collective. Malik, did you have anything you wanted to add in?
Yeah. If say I wanted to start, doing alchemy, how many skill points do I need to have for that?
Good question.
You need a lot. So let me open my skills real quick, and I'll tell you exactly where my skill points go.
That's
I
a good
have
question.
100 in alchemy, potion making, and advanced potion making, which is 300. Crafting appliances, you don't actually need alchemy contraptions in crafting appliances. That's for refining things like skateite and using the fabricula, which I don't ever use. I have extractors do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Makes
Botany
sense.
appliances, you need press and herbologium operations, so you need 100 points for that. That's 400 total. Um, you need 100 in herbalism and milling, that's another 200 points. So that's like what, 600 now.
600, yeah.
You need botany materials. You do, so that's another 100 is botany. You can do animal materials or petrology. I have 100 in petrology for alchemical dissolvents like salt, bore, sulfur. And alchemical mineralogy you don't really need. That's for refining stuff like waterstone and pyrite and things like that. So you really only need 800, but if you want to go full on alchemist and do everything yourself, you basically need all of your points to be put into alchemy.
Jesus.
My current build is an alchemist cook. So a lot of my points are put into cooking tools and cooking and advanced cooking.
Yeah.
So that's 200 points. Then I have animal materials and botany for all those different things.
So that's like 1200 right there almost.
Yeah, I have exactly 1200 points put into just cooking and alchemy itself.
Oh,
So,
jumping. Dang.
yeah.
That's full on.
Yeah, that's a full-time job.
It is. It is definitely a full-time job. I can't do anything else. It's just alchemy.
Oh my God. So you guys out there know when you guys get one of those pots and kegs how much work went into that. Jesus.
Yeah, if you get a keg, it's gonna be several thousand gold of for something really big like a keg of 100 HP potions. It's gonna be several thousand gold. It's gonna be pretty expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, regaining 100 health instantly during a fight plus a bandage is just incredibly overpowered.
Yeah, well, it is when you're getting stickied down by 4 guys. Comes in quite
Yeah.
handy, right? And it happens all the time in those big fights. So anything else we wanted to add in, Malik?
I think you're going to need a couple of those if Caps is coming after you with that big hammer he has.
Yeah, that's possible.
Definitely, yeah.
So we'll take if there's any questions from chat, go ahead and put them in right now, and then we're gonna close up here. It's a quick interview, but we had to fit them in and try to get them in as soon as possible. As soon as I found out about what these guys were doing, I was just absolutely floored. That the part with teaching, bringing people in one-on-one teaching.
Yeah, and if anybody in the stream right now wants to learn, I'm doing a lesson tonight around 10 p.m. Central. So just hop in the Discord, and whenever I hop in the voice channel, you can hop in and I'll start teaching.
There, I keep dropping the Discord in there, guys. That's for the Chosn Alchemy. It's called. When you look it up, you'll see it. So, okay, we're gonna close it out, and then if Guildark, if you have anything you want to add in, feel free right now, and then we're gonna finish up the interview for tonight.
I think I've covered just about everything that I need to cover for the most part.
That was fabulous, man. That was a lot of information in a short period of time, and I really appreciate you coming on. And I appreciate Malik coming in to co-host and help me out tonight, and that was awesome. And chat as normal, you guys always kill it. Oh, Emulator, you'll see. He's just asking.
He's right. You'll see the Emulator if you work your way up to Master Alchemist.
Yeah.
But I mean, I use it for teaching purposes.
Yes.
But once we finally get all the big potion kinks worked out, it's mainly a tool for the Master Alchemists to use, so we don't have to write down recipes and things like that. But Wabush is correct. Contribute to research, make discoveries, be useful, and you'll be able to get access to a lot more resources.
Yeah. I think you guys are doing something that's never been done in the game before, so it's quite impressive for sure. All right, we're gonna end it there, guys. I appreciate chat and everybody coming in, and especially Guildark coming and sharing his art with us. And
well, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we'll try to get you back on there when we get a few more of your guys that can attend, and maybe 3-4 months from now, we can have you back on and we can go into some other discussions on it and see where you're coming along with the emulator and all that.
Yeah, sounds good. Hopefully poisons will be more useful by then, so all of our research can be put to good use
Yeah.
with arrows and things like that. So that'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh God. All right, we're gonna end the video there, guys, and thanks very much.